Hello everybody, this is Demic from the TGADemic, and let's play another arena match. What shall we pick? I'm thinking these are all pretty nice to play with actually. Tough call, tough call. Let's give the Druid deck a try. Right, so this is the arena drafting game. You get 3 cards to pick from. Let's see what we got. Sunfury Protector, Battlecry, give adjacent minion taunt. It's pretty nice. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 health. I don't care about the Murlocs because I'm not trying to make a Murloc deck. These are both actually really good. I'm thinking Young Priestess to start with. It's a pretty nice opener, and if he doesn't remove it, it buffs up my other minions. Alright, River Crocolisk, pretty decent for 2 cost, 2 free creature. And Silverback Patriarch, a taunt. Not a big fan of this one. I like a taunt with a bit more punch, with a bit more attack power. And Frost Elemental, 6 for a 5/5 that freezes a character when he comes into play. I think that's way too pricey for a 5/5. So I'm going Crocolisk. Right, Solve the Forest, give your minions Death Rattle, summons a 2/2 treant. Death Rattle means when they die, this ability activates. So pretty much when you have 3 minions on the battlefield and you play this card, they get a buff. When they die, they get a 2/2 treant. Not great, not bad I mean. Nightblade, Battlecry, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. Not that great. 5 for a 4/4. 3 for a 2/2, deal 1 damage. Not a fan. So I'm thinking Solve the Forest. Alright, Ancient Brewmaster. You can return a card on your battlefield to your hand. Can be helpful to save a minion who's almost dying, or to get a minion back in your hand who has a Battlecry ability, so you can use it again. The Goldshire Footman, a 1 for a 1/2 taunt. Not too great. Actually, these are all not that great. Let's see, Starfire, deal 5 damage, draw a card. Tough call. Let's go for the good footman. Cultmaster, whenever one of your other minions dies, draw a card. This one is pretty nice for a card draw, but he only has 2 health, so he probably gets nuked the moment he comes into play, and that makes him, well, not that reliable. Loot Hoarder, when he dies you draw a card, 2 for 2/1. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, well, Bloodfen Raptor, I'm not even looking at this one because I'm not drafting a hunter deck. It's the only reason I would take this, because it's a beast. Otherwise it's a 2 for a 3/2. It's not great. There are a lot of 3/2s for 2 with extra ability, like the Ooze, like the Fairy Dragon. I'm thinking card draw. Alright, Cobalt Geomancer, spell damage. Not that great for Druid, it's more for Mage or Shaman I think. Even Warrior could benefit from this spell damage. Reckless Rocketeer, 6 for a 5/2 charge. It pretty much is well, it's more like a nuke. You use it for removal. You could compare it with a fireball, for instance. Firebolt, I don't know the name. Only 6 goes for 5/2. I'm not a fan. Savage Roar, give your character +2 attack this turn. Characters, alright, so that means all your minions as well. Ah, that's great. Let's take that one. Alright, rare. It's the blue thing, means it's rare. Secret Keeper. Whenever a secret is played, claim +1/+1. I don't think druids have secrets, so that's not too useful. First minion you play each turn costs -1. I don't think I will play a lot of minions in the early game, because I'm more focused on mana ramping, crystal ramping, I don't know how you want to call it in this game. What I'm looking for is Innervate or Wild Growth to get more mana crystals out and get the big creatures on the table. Sunwalker, Taunt and Divine Shield. I like this card actually. Because of the shield you get probably good traits of it, and it's pretty hard to remove. Let's try that one. Alright, Bloodsail Raider and Dread Corsair. Both cards that benefit from weapons. As far as I know, druids don't have any weapons, do not use weapons. They just fight with claws and teeth. So these two cards are really useless. Same here. Enrage, your weapon has +1 attack. It's totally useless for my deck. So this is really shitty for me. Let's see which one is the least shitty. Your weapon has +1 attack. 5, 4, 4, 6. 2, 4, 2, 3. Well, actually, 2, 4, 2, 3 is pretty much a River Crocalist. So let's go for that one. I don't like it though. Where can I see my... Oh, it's over here. I'm blind. Here's the mana curve. You can see how many cards of certain costs I have. Alright, let's see. We got Defender of Argus. I like this one. 4 for 3/3. Adjacent minions get +1/+1 and Taunt. Well, we already discussed this one. Keeper of the Grove. Choose one, deal 2 damage or silence a minion. 4 for 2/4. I'm thinking Defender of Argus because I have no Taunt besides this little footman. And the +1/+1 is nice. Alright, removal. Another rare, wow. Give your hero +4 attack and 4 armor. So it's pretty much a safe removal. Well, same here, no secrets, and yes, it's good for removal. Ah, come on, and again with the pint-sized summoner. And again rare, wow, what's going on here? I like this one actually, Master Swordsmith. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 attack, 2 for 1/3. It's pretty great, pretty good. Wild Pyromancer. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. Can be nice, but it can also destroy your own stuff, so yeah, I don't really see the point of this one. I'm thinking Master Swordsmith. Alright, Gurubashi Berserker, a really great card. Whenever this minion takes damage, he gains +3 attack. It's really nice in warrior decks and mage decks, because you can damage your own minions. Warrior has spells for it. Even rogue decks, it could work with a shift, I guess. Shift your own guy, get a card, and he becomes a 5/7 or 5/6 then. Tough call. Let's see, Stormwind Knight, 4 for 2/5 charge. I am not a fan of the whole charge thing. It can be nice, of course, it's a surprise attack, but with a 2/5, it's not a real punch. It doesn't have any punch. 4 for 2/4, draw a card. Well, compare these two, it's not that great. I'm thinking Kurubashi even though I can't hurt it myself. Maybe I can throw it in there. Alright, some taunts, it's nice. Booty Bay Bodyguard, 5 for 5/4. Glow of the Arena, 6 for 6/5. Torn Warrior, 3 for 2/3 with Enrage. I don't think this is a hard call. I think Glow of the Arena is a all-round really good card. Booty Bay Bodyguard, I feel lacks a bit in the health department. Well, hard call. I don't like this one actually because it doesn't have enough health to make sure the enrage goes off. I'm thinking Lord of the Ring. Hope we get some mana ramp in there. Inferi Harpy, great for end game. Wind Fury means you can attack twice. So if actually it's 8-5 if it doesn't die, of course. Dragonlink mechanic summons a 2/1 mechanical dragon. Pretty nice, especially when you combine this with a raid leader. You get 2 buffs out of it because it also buffs the dragon it summons. Alright, Claw gives you a +2 lap. Yeah, just pretty much removal for 2. You know what? Let's get some removal because I like at this point. Mad Bomber deals 3 damage to randomly split between all other characters. This one could hurt myself, so it's not that great. Also, I have a lot of 2 and low cost creatures. Strengthforn Tiger, Stealth, 5/5/5. Well, pretty basic, but a nice card. Magma Rager, 5/1 for free. Not a big fan because the one, if you play against the base, this instantly dies. There's no point in this one, I think. Let's go for the Tiger. Mark of the Wild, give me an +2/+2 and Taunt. It's nice. Boar, I think, is more for beast decks. 1/1 with charge. Meh, not a great. Earthring, Farseer. But require restores 3 health. More of a priest deck thing, I guess. If you get a lot of minions with who benefit from healing, activated abilities on healing, etc, etc. Could also be nice when you activate a Berserker or Enrage, I mean, and you can heal it up again with this one. Can be decent, but not in my deck. So let's try the Mark of the Wild. Silverback Patriarch, 3 for 1 for Taunt. I don't like this card actually. It doesn't have enough power to be a good taunt. Spellbreaker is pretty much a no-brainer. I always take one of those in my decks. I like Silence, 4 for free. Yeah, I think it's a great card. Elven Archer, 1/1/1, deal 1 damage when it comes on the battlefield. Flesh-Eating Ghoul, this one could work really well. Whenever a minion dies, gain +1 attack. You could benefit from it with this one, because I get extra minions, I could suicide them, get more deaths out of it, and more plus attack for this one. Yeah, let's give that a try. Mark of Nature, choose one. Give a minion +4 attack or +4 taunt. This is decent. Chillwind Yeti, all round balanced character. Or minion, sorry. Well, it's a character, I guess. 4/4/4/5. Bloodfen Raptor I already discussed. This is more for hunters. See, could use another 4, could use another 3 as well. How are we doing on the minions? Let's get a Mark of Nature out. Just for the surprise. Alright. Death Rattle, Abomination, sorry, Taunt and Death Rattle deal 2 damage to all characters. This is decent removal. Mana Addict is more a mage or shaman thing, I think. Whenever you cast a spell, gain +2 attack this turn. Well, it's decent, I think. Gadget, Khan, Auctioneer. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Same here, these two are more for the spellcasting classes or heroes. I don't have that many spells. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I do have a lot of spells. I still like the AoE removal. Yes. Unless it gets silence, it's okay hero. Ah, this is where I'm looking for. Wild Growth, gain an empty mana crystal. This makes you able to play high cost creatures in the early game, which is of course great. Frostwolf Warlord, Battlecry, +1/+1 for each other friendly minion on the battlefield. Can be really really good if you combine this with let's say, what is it called? Oh, I forgot the name. Well, the Murloc that summons another Murloc. If you combine it with this one, it can be great. But I'm thinking Wild Growth for sure. Choose Innovate. Same idea. Gain 2 mana crystals only for 1 turn, but still allows you to pump out, let's say, a Lord of the Arena on turn 4. Maybe even turn 3 if you got the Wild Growth early. Well, these two are just really shitty in my opinion. Stormy Knight, charge 2/5 for 4. Milk Raider, really basic, 2/1 for 1 with no abilities. So that's an innovate for sure. Alright, Young Dragonhawk with Wind Fury. Means you can attack twice. But yeah, what are you gonna attack twice with a 1? With a 1/1? Unless you can buff it in a priest deck or benefit from it as a beast. It's pretty much useless for a druid deck, I think. Delor and Mage, spell damage +1. 3/4, 1/4. Used to be a 2/4. It's a lot better back then. Ironbeak Owl, 2/4, 2/1 with a silence. I like the silence. I only have 1 silence so far, I think. Spellbreaker. So I have to get another silence in there. Some removal, Claw, Savage Roar for some more damage output. I'm thinking Savage Roar. Right, how are we doing on the curve? I think we could use some more high cost cards. See, Naturalize, destroy minion, your opponent has 2 cards. Ooh, can be really nice. I do like removal a bit. But I also like this one. The Wind Fury Harpy. If I get this out really early, I can buff it up with something. Yeah, let's try the Harpy. Let's try the Harpy. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Storm Warrior. Oh, we talked about this one. Frost Elemental. We talked about this one as well, I think. 6 for 5/5 with a freeze ability when it comes into play. It's nice if you play a control deck, but I play Druid, so forget about the control there pretty much. And Druid of the Claw, 5 for a 4/4, but you can give it charge, or you can give it +2 health and taunt, so it's potentially a 4/6 taunt for 5, which is one of the best taunts in the game, as far as I know. That's a no-brainer. Alright, removal in the form of a swipe, 4 for a deal 4 damage to an enemy and 1 damage to all other enemies. We already have 2 Savage Roars. I talked about the Mad Bomber. It's too much RNG for my liking. So that's a swipe for sure. So for Back Patriarch, nope. Dark Iron Dwarf, decent. Goldmaster, not that great. Let's look at the mana curve. I could use a 4 cost, I could use a 3 cost as well. I could buff this up, I guess. It makes no sense. Some court draw. I do have a lot of minions that can die with the treants and stuff. Let's try the Coldmaster. Let's see. Ooh, another swipe. Yeah, I can't ignore the swipe, sorry. Dragonling Mechanic. I think I talked about this. It's nice, especially with the raid leader. Get more out of it. But yeah, give me the swipe. Angry Chicken. Enrage +5 for a 1/1/1. Can work, I guess, in a priest deck. But hell no for a druid deck. Could buff it up. 2, 3, 3. Nah, it's too much hassle to get it to work. Ancient Blade Master deals 4 damage to himself, so it becomes a 4/3. It can work if you can heal it up. I guess in priest decks it's a really good card. 7/7, sorry, 7 for 7/5 stealth, Ravenhold Assassin. This is nice. I don't have a 7 coster yet, so let's go for that one. Alright, that's the deck, guys. Whew, exciting stuff. Let's see how we fare this round of Arena. think I got a well-balanced deck out of it. A few picks were annoyingly bad, like the Bloodsail Buccaneer, I think, the one with the weapon. It benefits from the weapons, is not that great. I got a decent removal. I would have liked more crystal.
Malfurion versus
extra crystals.
Gul'dan.
Oh well.
Your soul shall be mine!
Yes.
I must protect the wild.
It's not bad. I think let's gamble for this one. Let's see what we get. Ah, some early game removal. Alright. Let's see what they do.
My greeting.
My greetings. Swipe. Alright, turn. I just love it how you can destroy the world around. Right, coin into Frostbolt front. That is fine by me. I can throw Bloodsail Raider at it, because that's a 2-3 that will survive this one and kill it. This is my hero power, +1 attack this turn and 1 armor, so I can remove stuff. So let's try the Bloodsail Raider.
Job's done.
It's the end of that turn. Right, says roar. I said removal, but it's a booster actually. Keep thinking this is a +2 attack. Okay, life taps, hits me. It's smart thinking on his side. Alright. It is time for the flesh-eating ghoul. Frostwolf Grunt is about to die, and I can benefit from that. So let's
Die, landlubber!
There we go. The wheels are in motion. The thing about the warlocks is you have to try really to get their life as low as possible, as soon as possible, because then you negate the chance for them to life tap. Right? That's a nicely played Jungle Panther. Stealth. I cannot attack him, so he can pretty much kill me. Let's see what I can do about that. I can make this a taunt. Which is not that bad actually. I cannot target him, so I cannot swipe him. That's pretty annoying. Let's think about this for a moment. If I make this a taunt, he's forced to kill this, I think. But he probably has a spell to destroy this as well. Now let's give it a go.
My seal for Argon.
Now 3-2 taunt.
Die, landlubber!
Let's get that health low as quickly as possible. And let's break some windows. Yes. No bucket for you.
I can taste the
magnetics.
mana!
It's benefits from spells. Alright, there you go. It's going for this turn, so... Yeah. Alright, right. Well played.
Well played.
Let's see what you can do about that. I can kill it. Let's see, 5 mana. If I play this...
For the
mana
wild.
addict.
Ready for action!
Get the taunt out.
To the breach!
Hitting him. Alright. So far so good. I have a life advantage, 28, well 30 actually with the armor, against 19. And I board attack. Right. Not too shabby. This is really nice. I can bite it 4, leaves it with a 3-2. 3-2 against, yeah, that's a waste. I can bite it for 5 actually, kill it with this one.
I wonder. For the wilds.
Footman, bye bye.
The breach!
Hitting him. like some more minions though. I like the removal, but another taunt, jeez. Really? Heavy on the taunt there. Oh, that's what I like. But let's see if I can remove this. 4 damage, 5 damage. I can remove it. 5 damage.
What to do?
Seems a bit wasteful though. Yeah, let's
The
play this
gates
one.
are open.
To the breach!
Job's done.
See what he does about that. Let's see. What else can you break? Annoy the Griffin. Come on. What you gonna do?
Your magic shall not save you.
Right. Don't care about that. Alright, let's see what we can do. We can swipe. This one kills, dies, I mean. We can kill this one. Yeah, let's swipe. Up. Alright. +2 attack all characters. Then I can kill that one myself. I like that actually.
For the wilds. Farewell.
5 lives left. I think we're in an okay spot here. He does have a considerable card advantage, which is pretty scary. Especially when you have 8 mana crystals. Summoning portal, scary. No taunt, please. If he doesn't have taunt, he's dead. It's no taunt.
Engaging TC-130
He's dead.
mental dislocator.
Well played. Farewell.
Well, first win, guys. I think this was a decent match. I will stop the stream on the YouTube video for now. If you'd like to see more, just look on Twitch. Demic TGADemic. This was Demic from the Game Addicts. See you later, guys. Bye bye.